So I have been working in my Spells and Potions glue book. I am using kind of gothic-inspired, Dark Academy inspired images and creating collages with them. And I've done a couple of videos, but they were kind of in a fast mode shorts. I have a playlist linked in the description if you want to see those. But today I wanted to kind of slow the pace down a bit. I wanted to do some more collages in this glue book and then explain a little bit about how I'm placing things and how I create the collage. So here is my Spells and Potions glue book. It's pretty small. It is about 5 inches by 8. And I think it's just the right size to, do some collages in that are not too big and not too little. This glue book is available on Amazon. I will put the link in the description box. It's like $5, $6, so it's very inexpensive. And what I wanted to do in here is do collages kind of in a gothic style, Dark Academy, I don't know, Halloween inspired, also from the Addams Family. That's where I kind of got the idea from. My kids were watching Wednesday Addams on the Addams Family, program on Netflix, and I was like, oh yeah, I really love all these types of, designs and the idea of this. So I started this glue book and I'm going to do some more pages in this today. I have my supplies, scissors that I rarely use but sometimes do. This is mostly for tearing pages, glue stick, double-sided tape, and then I also have some rubber stamps that I will use possibly for backgrounds. For just to be transparent with you, I went ahead and looked through my papers already. I already have the papers that I'm going to use for these collages. It takes quite a long time for me to choose papers. I don't know, I guess it's relative how much is a long time, but it does take time. And so I went ahead and I found the pieces that I want to use. And I'm going to just put them together and explain how and why I am doing what I'm doing. So these are the pieces that I'm going to use for the first collage. What I want to do is I'm going to do it on this side. I want to put down background first. I don't know how much of the background needs to be showing, but at least having it there is a good beginning. So that's how I want to start. I kind of like this ragged tear, so I might use that as the left margin. The top, I do want to have that word kind of peeking out. I can see approximately where it ends, where it hits the edge of the page. So I will go ahead and tear that off. I just have an ordinary catalog that came in the mail. I like to use these for gluing things on. This is a rather large piece, and since it is, I don't want to possibly make the page warped with all the wet glue that I'm putting on. I'm going to put down double-sided tape instead. This way it guarantees that my image is going to remain entirely flat. So I actually don't need this right now since I'm not using glue. Okay, so the good thing about using double-sided tape is that you can remove just one side and then place it how you need to place it, because nothing is stuck yet. Make sure I have everything lined up the way I want. Press my side down. Now it's already attached, and now I can just go ahead and do the rest. Okay, nice and flat. Now, I found this, and it's got a bug. It's got, the colors are green, this kind of lavender. And so I was looking for something else that I could use that would kind of complement that lavender. And this was the closest that I could find, another type of very light violet. The other pieces that I'm going to put down are this, and actually I'm going to put this so that it's in the hand. And then I have this kind of just random photo. Oh, it's Paris. Okay. I will put that here underneath. And I know it's not, the whole point of this photo is this obelisk or whatever. What is it? Verdun. That's the whole point, but that's okay. I'm just gonna be showing a portion of it, so don't worry, or I'm not worried about it. Okay, so there's that. And then I have this little piece. So this is the edge of the hand here, and then this photo has this kind of corner right here, and I wanted to just cover that up. So I have this extra piece, a third piece, that I'm just going to put right there like that. So this is essentially the collage. So now I just need to figure out how much of this purple do I want to show. So I have this showing, I have this here. I think this is a little too much down here, so I might raise it up. Because I don't want the purple, this background piece, to dominate. It's just supposed to be kind of an accent, right? So that's what I'm doing. So I might cut off a little bit more up here, and then how much do I want? Do I want it to come all the way to the end or not? No, I don't think so. So let me take this. I'm happy with the placement on this side. This I still need to cut down, but let me get over here. Now, if I cut it, and I have to choose if I want this text to go all the way to the end or to be cut off with this. I think I want some of this text to show, so I'm going to pull this back just a little bit, make sure my photo is not being bothered. Okay, so I'm going to tear it right here. Okay, and then now the top, how much do I want off of that? Well, I'm just going to tear it by hand. This is torn by hand, so let me just tear this by hand. That's good. All right, so now I try again. This, 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 this. And now I look and see if I like the placement. This I want to pull out just a little bit more. I like this whole building to show. Okay. And then I might pull this down more. Okay, like that. Now, you get a pencil. So now I'm happy with the placement. So now I'm going to mark so that I don't lose track of where anything is. So this is here. This. Is there. And the photo is about right there. Okay, These other two I can play with, that's all right, but this is the main thing. Oh yeah, okay. All right, so this is another big piece. I will take more double-sided tape. Okay, again, so this is not tied down yet, so I can set my placement. Then I push it down. Now I can lift it up and put it where I want to put it. Okay, so I'm looking at layers. Which piece comes first, second, third, just so that I know where to put or where to start with the gluing and putting things down. So this piece comes first. I need to push this one down first. So I will do this. Okay, I already know where it goes. Next is the hand. Does the hand go next? No. Next is this piece. This I can go ahead and glue. It's lightweight and it's small. Okay. Okay, so I have to glue this part of the hand down, but like this. So I'm going to glue this. This paper is very soft and it does not want to come up. Okay, so let's do this again. It's gonna go. Actually, maybe I want it like this. Do I want it like this or do I want it like this? Yeah, I guess I want it this way. Okay. Okay, this needs a little bit of glue here. There we go. Now I have this space down here. I will probably do some rubber stamping and I just want something that fits here. Now, what color do I choose? More purple, probably. Or green? That's another option, is this green. No, I think I'm going to go with this very dark purple right here. I could also do this one that kind of matches with this. No, I'm going to stick with the dark. Stick with the dark. Now let me sample, because you always want to sample. Yep, that looks good. I think I want to cover this up. I don't want anything to touch that. So I'm just gonna go like this. Okay. There we go. Okay, this one is done. Let's do one more. Here are my pieces. You can tell which one is going to be the background. This one right here. Just need to make sure which is the right side to choose. They're both really fabulous pieces. 1854, it's got all these tallied numbers. I don't know if they're prices or what is this, but it's just beautiful, beautiful writing. Let's go with this side, and this is going to be the ragged end on this end. Okay, so I'm going to do double-sided tape on this. Yeah, let's see. We'll do two sides. Right. Now I've got this big beautiful moth go at the top. This is kind of a balance to this, and I'm going to pull it down just slightly, a little bit farther down, right? So this is very busy, and this is also very busy, and it's black and white, black and white. And then now with these, I'm going to just decorate like this. This is one of those balls, those crystal balls. And then this is just some potion in the crystal ball. So this is it. This is this collage. So now for the pieces, this is a little bit thicker, so I'm going to use double-sided tape for this. And I'm going to use double-sided tape for this one. Centered, I want it centered. There we go. I want it centered because this is going to be centered. Just because they're so big. This is so big. I will put this on, well, let's see. The placement, how far up or down, that's the only thing that I'm looking at. And I'm also looking at where I want this. Do I want it slightly off to the side? Do I want this up or down? Probably up a little bit. Do I want this pulled down, maybe? I've mentioned many times that I don't like things floating all by themselves, and this as well, so I might, you know, pull it so it's layered on here. But then the problem is that I lose the detail of the foot of this crystal ball, so I want that to be seen. Okay, I'll just do something like that. So this is going to float by itself. It just has to. There's nothing else it's going to attach to. The background is very busy, and so I don't want a rubber stamp on top of that because there's so many beautiful details with that text anyway. And the whole thing is it's supposed to be kind of, you know, potions and spells, you know, so this could be a list of ingredients that you need for a spell. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And this next, I will just dab a little bit on here so that I can go ahead and place this where I want. And now I could pick the whole thing up and just glue it from the other side. And then my last piece. Now I can go back and just touch up some of these little edges. And this is done. So I'm going to stop here for today. I hope this has inspired you to go and make your own Spells and Potions glue book. There's not that many pages. I think in all there's like 60 pages. If you don't want to do all 60 pages, tear some of the pages out. This is going to get quite full if I keep on going with all 60 pages. So at some point I might remove some of them. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you the next time.